Today's class is a full body rinse. We're doing lymphatic drainage for the entire body from head to toe. You don't need any equipment for today's class. We're just going to start with the feet about slightly wider than hips, and we're going to start with some deep breaths. Now, these breaths are a little bit different than our Pilates breathing, so I'll ask that you take your hands onto your belly, just keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. We're going to inhale through the nose, belly will expand into the hands, and then exhale through the mouth. Belly moves away from the hands, okay? We inhale, feeling the abdomen rise, and then exhale. Give me a few more like that. And throughout this class, I want you to really think about just keeping that breath flowing. Don't worry so much about in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one, focused breath. Let it go. Taking those arms across the chest now. Fingers are going to go into this little space above the clavicle. Light pressure there. We're going to take the head to one side. As you do so, start to side bend through the spine. We'll start to round forward through the spine, up and over to the other side. Feeling a nice stretch along the side of the neck. Remember to keep that breath going. I already forgot about it, so just remembering to keep that breath flowing to help support the most lymphatic drainage. Okay, and this class will pick up. We're just slowly starting to wake up your lymphatic system so it can be as effective as possible. Last one. And coming all the way up, you're gonna start to gently massage into that area. So I've got my two fingers right above the inside of my collarbone. There's a little indentation there, and you don't want to use too much pressure. Maybe you reverse those circles, those massages. Beautiful. Start to gently tap that area, and then start to take it out towards the shoulders and then back. We've got that breath flowing, a nice soft bend in the knees. Okay, this kind of class can be challenging for those of us who really want to get it going, get it moving. I promise the heart rate will pick up because we're going to start doing some dynamic movement. Okay, but you also have to just accept that this class has a different purpose, okay? Getting that lymphatic system woken up and working for you. It's going to help support all of your other movements and daily activities and just how you feel generally in life. Beautiful. We're going to do one more. Taking hands out to the shoulders. We'll start to twist one way and then the other. Notice if it feels a little stiff at first. Continuing that breath. Trying not to ground all of our body weight down into the mat. We want to feel a little bit of a lightness through the body. And if you feel heavy still, that's okay. We're going to work that out. I promise by the end of this class, you will feel lighter. This is a little bit different again than our rotations in Pilates when we're so focused on isolating through the thoracic spine. You can allow the hips to move with you slightly. There's a little bit of momentum. Beautiful. Just a few more here, starting to feel that heat build throughout the torso, through the center. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Open those arms up, take them out to the side, and then I want you to take them back, tap the shoulders. Open up, out to the side, tap the shoulders. Now, as we start here, try to take notice which arm is on top. Okay, this doesn't really matter, but I love to be even. So we're gonna do some in this direction. And then we're gonna switch it up on this next one. It's probably going to feel like the more awkward of the directions. And if it just feels too awkward and interrupts your flow, just forget about it. Okay, we're finding that nice tap. One more. Beautiful. Holding arms wide. Start to hug forward over a big beach ball. Inhale, open up. Hug it forward. articulating through the spine, opening up through the shoulders. You should really feel that blood flowing by now. And as you can see, I have no specific breath pattern with the movement. I'm just focused on filling the body with breath. Okay. We'll get more used to this as we incorporate it more into the studio, into your daily routine. It can feel a little bit weird after doing the kinds of movements we're used to doing and the kind of breath we're used to working with. So, good challenge for the brain as well. Last one. Beautiful. Back to center. We're going to take one arm overhead, then the other. Soft bend in the knees, and you can allow a little bounce to happen there. Okay, and you can start slow and then really start to pick up the momentum a little bit. Again, allowing that momentum to happen, that light feeling, that freeness, that mobility. Beautiful. Growing a little taller through crown of head, staying light on those feet. We've got 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Both hands now sweep up and back. Keep going like that. Up and back. Again, you can start slow, and maybe it feels a little awkward at first and you're like, oh, I can't quite get my rhythm here. And then the more you get into it, that's why we do more repetitions of these, the more you can find that openness, that freeness to just let your body move. Okay, and watch your range of motion with those shoulders. You don't have to lift all the way overhead. If it feels pinchy, move in a range that feels good for you. Warming up the shoulders for sure now. Whew, let's go for 3 more. And then we're gonna build on this too. Holding the arms overhead, you're gonna swing them down by your sides as you roll over the legs, press up through the heels, grow tall. Expand, grow tall. Let it go. Inhale, get longer. Ragdoll. When I teach reformer, I always finish with these. And I can guarantee you'll see me around my house doing these multiple times a day, just to wake up the body, let go of tension, allow it to fall off your back, anything you're holding on to here. And you get a little bit taller with each reach up, a little bit lighter through the body. 3 more. Breath is still going. We're not holding, right? Last one. Circling those arms down. Hands come on the hips. Start to slightly tap or gently tap fronts of hips towards the pubic bones. Maybe you start to draw little circles. Allowing the breath just to come down a little bit and starting to open up lymph nodes near your groin. Maybe you reverse those circles. Very gentle taps here. We don't want to tap too hard. All right, give me 3 more. And 2. Last one. Holding the hands there. Soft bend in the knees. Start to circle through the hips. Okay, we're going to go towards the right. So clockwise for me. And this is coming from deep in the hips, finding these circles. Again, still waking up all the lymph nodes in those areas. Let's do 1 more this direction. And then reverse it. Okay, these are great classes for days you don't feel like doing like full out cardio, but you want that feeling of like endorphins. And just need that energy boost. Can already feel like so much lighter, and we're not even halfway through. Let's do 3 more this direction. They just make you happy. Last one. Okay, we're gonna brush those thighs as you sit the bum back in space. We brush. Sweep that energy off of the body. Anything you're holding on to, you let it fall off your back before, out of the hips. It's a little woo-woo. You have to use a little bit of an open mind. Okay, but it's not even woo-woo. This is just about moving energy throughout the body. We sweep. 3 more. Last 2 we're gonna add on. 1, next time you come up, you're gonna sweep. See if you can heel race. There's a little bit of balance there. Okay, so we're starting to pump the blood throughout the legs, all the way up, back to drain, using those ankles and feet to help facilitate that flow. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, holding up there. 1 heel lowers, 1 heel lifts. So you're shifting side to side slightly. Beautiful. You can slowly start to bring arms down by the sides, warming up through the ankles a little bit more. Feeling nice and light through the feet, lifted through the core. Let's go for 4 and 3, last 2 and 1. Landing back here, we're going to go for a rebound. So I want you to start a gentle, light bounce here. Arms are loose. You can let whatever happens happen with them. Okay, if bouncing or rebounding doesn't work for you, I want you to continue with a double heel raise here to continue pumping that blood. And loose upper body, loose shoulders, and we're keeping that breath going, really stimulating the nervous system from the ground up. Here's where you might start to feel a little heavy on those feet. So I want you to just imagine that lightness, how light your body is here, and how this rebound is just kind of effortless, right? Breathing deeply through the nose. Belly expands. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Maybe we start to add a little twist. A little hip sway, side to side. Naturally, my arms kind of want to go counter to that twist. And I'm just going to let them do what they want to do here. Beautiful. Breathing deeply. Checking in on that lightness again. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Feet are slightly wider than hips. Now we're grounded, but we still have that feeling of lightness. We can swing the arms side to side, finding a little bit more of a dynamic twist. And when we started with those crossed arms, it's a little bit harder to find the momentum. Now that we're more warm, we can use the momentum of our arms to help find this twist. Not to say the core isn't still working here. It is, of course, otherwise you'd topple over. But again, this is more about just stimulating the lymphatic system through your center to get blood flowing, lymph flowing. So you can see why all exercise gets the lymph going, right? But we can really hone in on that a little bit more in these classes. Combining this with breath. Beautiful. If you'd like, maybe you start to tap one shoulder and then the other. as you twist. Lightly tapping front to shoulder, waking up those lymph nodes. Give me 8 and 7. Keep going here. At your own pace. 3, 2, 1. And release.